Hurricane strike ball. Right. Ready. Recommend. Treffer, übergeben auseinander. Die Achsen öffnen. Bleibt schnell, keine Kurbelei. Steady, don't get drawn into them. Try and make them turn. Treffer. Schlag ihn da runter. Geschwindigkeit halten. Nicht drehen.
So while the engine is drying, I'm just going to go ahead and install the magazine holders, in other words. These are actually pretty easy things, they are. Just looking, yeah, that's at the front, this is back. So what we do is, these technically are where the machine gun rounds go in here. So they should be alright, but I'm not happy because there's a lot of seam lines on these. So after I've done this, I'm going to sand them down as much as I can because it doesn't look right on the actual model. Anyways, that piece goes in there. This back piece, I don't know what it's for. Apparently it sits on there. So I need to get some more glue while I'm at it sometime. Oh, that's a bit too much. That sits on there like that, just to make it level. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually surprised about this kit because I find the 148s better than the 132s because I don't know if you can hear that. It's a seagull, well, land gull, flying about, nowhere near the bloody sea. Excuse my French, sorry. So that's that on there. And apparently, oh, I haven't cut that piece out. Blimey. I thought I would have done the most important piece. When was it, number 2? Got this piece out there. Right, that can go on there. Just checking out, yeah. So that go onto there. Actually, no, I'll sand these first, actually. Just across there like that. Don't, I'm using the soft sponge at the minute. So that's alright there. Sand that bit off the end there. Like so. Put some glue on there. That piece will fit. Don't know if you can see this actually, hold on. Yeah, you can see that. That piece goes on there. Like that. Oh, hold on. I haven't let that dry properly, have I? I haven't put that piece in either. And there. Plenty of glue on that piece because that's the main part for it to rest on. And then this final part, which is where the machine guns go, fits on the top like that. And that is kind of it, ladies and gentlemen. If there is any ladies watching, there's a few gentlemen watching, but I'm not sure about ladies. So there you are. Alright, I'm just going to pinch that together. I'm just going to hold that in that position now because that is kind of how I want it. So it's like a 90-degree angles. Right, so I'm just going to let it dry and I'm going to paint it in the RML02, and then we can crack on with putting all the other, painting all the stuff together and assembling the engine and this section. So yeah, you know, I'm going to time lapse it, paint up, and then I'll get back to you very soon. So we got the engine assembled after some time and work and doing what not. I'm just going to assemble all the tiny last bits on this model. Now there's not much, to be honest. Let's cut these parts out. This part here. That goes on the front of the nose. Got the it's not the turbine, is that? I don't know. This piece there, and finally these two bits on there, like so. There you are. Get that piece off. So yeah, basically we're just coming to the final stages of actually creating the engine. Now, what was I going to say? Yeah, just now Martin did say from International Scale, although I have mentioned this before in the previous video, that you got problems with the engine. Now I've kind of dealt with that because the exhausts were like, they're kind of too big to actually fit in. I'll just show you in a minute. Just take that piece off. if you take this piece, for example, a sidewall, it needs to fit in there. Now before that won't fit in, but after some tight fitting, that goes in perfectly like that. No problem whatsoever. So that goes in there, that's the first problem. What other problems do we have at the minute? I don't know. No, let's go. We got there. So, oh, maybe take that bit off. Yep, quite. You just probably heard me breathing heavily there. Apologise for that. This part apparently sits on the front, like, I don't know. Like that, apparently so. Just gonna glue that into place. It's a very tight fit, that is. Around there. Like so. And looking at that piece fits on there like that, so I'm just going to glue that on. Like so. What else we got to do? Where's the instructions? No, I don't. Oh, great! It's just ripped. Well, not ripped. I just took it off a bit. Just having a look along here. Now. Okay, that's fair enough. So, gonna put these two parts together now, which need instructions again. Yeah. I don't want to just keep open. That. Apparently fits on like that. Like so. There you have it. And that simply then fits on like that. So I'm just going to have to hold it for a bit because it's going to take a while to dry. Yeah. Let's see. The piece goes on like that. I'm just going to press that down gently in order to keep it on. See what I mean? That's not going to stay on, I don't think. No. One inside there and there. That's it's on. So I'm just going to have to press that in for a bit. I'm just going to have to leave that there to rest for a bit because that's not going to dry very properly. You see what I mean? Oh, is it? Anyway, no. Anyway, go let that dry and then come back to you and I'll finish the assembly of the engine. Right, so in the kind of in the final stages of the engine now, I'm just gonna do this part and show you putting the engine on its frame and stuff like that, and then afterwards it's on to making the pipe work and stuff like that. So I'm just looking how this works. Where's the instruction sheet? I have it down with me. Apparently, so how it goes is there's a kind of a small pin that goes I just see how it goes like that, and then there's this one here. That's so it's like it's actually pretty difficult. This is blimey. Just getting it in place is actually proven to be. That one goes there. Don't know if you can see that. That's in place, just like that. So just get the glue. Go put touch on there. Like that. So once again, it's tricky. Like that. That's just come loose. That has been solid all the way through, and now it's just come off again. Don't know what that is. Right. Just gotta take that off and put it there for a while I'll do this. So that's the first one on. The second one is here. Now I do want to point out that before I actually start recording, I did actually touch all these up and basically how do you pull it? Make them clean basically. Alright, so that's that on there. Framework on there. Now apparently they sit like that. Let's go see. Or do they sit further back? No, they sit further back. Oh. Yeah. I'll see. Yeah, fair enough. So they sit. Right, so I apologise if that's just gone off. Right, so that piece goes on there. Now we need to put these rods in now. The most trickiest blimey things ever. Goes in there. I'm just going to put a touch of glue on there. Touch of glue in there. Just go let that rest for a bit to help with the parts bond, if you get what I mean. Now we fold that under. Here comes the tricky part now. Very tricky to do. Very, very tricky actually. I'm just going to put a bit drop of glue in there as well. And that's lowered into place like that. So just well, so that's the first one, so at least we know where that needs to be held in place. Like that. I'm just going to put a touch more glue on the bottom here because I'm not convinced that'll stay in place. Anyway, this side's next. Now we've done that side, I have to be careful not to take out this side now. That's the only trouble with scale modelling, gentlemen. Or gentle women if there's any out there watching. Oh, that was simple. That's just gone straight in, no problem. There you are. And now we need to let that dry. So again, I want to apologise if you kind of missed that, because it kind of basically ran out of space. I failed to notice of how much I'd used up again. So it is a big memory card, I just haven't deleted so much things off there yet. So I'm just going to leave that to rest there now. While I'm at it, I'm going to put a drop more glue on the ends here and there, like that. And now just let that dry for a bit. So just see if I can zoom you in. Need to charge the battery up as well. So that's kind of what I've done so far. I'm just trying not to move it so much. So I see it's all looking very beautiful there. There you go. Right, well I'm going to let it dry fully now so nothing else gets broken. I'll finish the rest of it off and then come back to you in a minute. So this will be the final piece. Okay, so what I'm doing now is just finishing the last little bits. Now I'm just painting this little pipe on the side there, like so. Just check how I go over it. I'll miss that little bit in there. So just paint. Now, have you noticed? I painted the pipes blue because it kind of gives it a kind of a more eye-catching look. I think I did it. If anyone's seen my 148-109, oh damn, I got a bit of blue on that silver. Just have to go over it. So again, painted them blue. I did the same on my 148-109. I kind of got the inspiration from Brett Green's 109. He did. I kind of painted it like that because it kind of gives it a more colourful notification, don't you think? Notification, I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so I've just done that, painted that blue. Where's me O2 grey? Here it is. Now I've just noticed that along the top of those structures, just bits where I've cut off the sprue. So I'm just going to go over with a coat, just slightly on the top, just along here. Just there, like so. On the other side as well. The edges there. Can't see anywhere else. My hand is a bit shaky, I've just realised, don't know why. Now I've spent about 2 days on this in total, and I would say that is now complete. I'm just going to rest that there. I'll just put this away. Yeah, so I just kind of need a bit of silver. I'll let that blue dry. Got a bit on there. I'm just going to let the blue dry on there, and then I'm just going to go over with a bit of silver on there on the front. Actually, I've really enjoyed building this engine. The only problem is now, is what I'm quite worried about, is actually fitting it into the side halves here. Because I know I've said this time and time again, but Martin, thank you. You've been telling me about the parts. Now, I've had to kind of sand away inside to get into there for the exhaust stubs. Now, apparently that should fit in no problem, but it's actually putting the fuselage together that's going to be the trouble. And so, with that, I come to the end of the series, and we're going to finish what we're doing. So I'm just going to zoom you in, wrong way again, and refocus you. I'm sorry about the light, it's actually pretty dark now, but that's why I've got the desk lamp on. No one's going to notice that bit. Anyway, that's kind of really it now for the build. I'm going to go away and edit this, and then tomorrow we'll crack on with the fuselage halves and actually getting everything together, because I can't get this done now. And then probably start a bit of the Hurricane, I don't know, for my own group build. I don't know. Anyway, with that, I bid you farewell. Hope you enjoyed this build. Happy modelling, and I shall see you in the next episode. Once again, cheers and goodbye for now.